A worldwide empire that was completely wiped out, and you can still find it if you got the eyes to see. That is a whole bridge. Does that look like a natural formation to you? Is that natural? What about here? Are we believing this is natural? You got an entryway, you got a small door, you got some rebar sticking out. I mean, that is a whole dome up top. I think it's pretty clear what this looks like.
I mean, look at the illustrations. You can see the dome on top of here. But what exactly happened if this was a building? What type of fire and brimstone type of event popped off to make it look like this and not like this? You know, this topic fascinates me. I wanted to share with you this image of that same looking dome. This image took place in the World Fair in 1893. Look how it's on the water. Look at the bridge that leads to this palace. Can you imagine walking inside there, seeing the different cathedral windows? When the sunlight hits it, you walk through, look up at the ceiling and see the different murals within this building. Look at the structure behind it. Doesn't that look like a pyramid? Some type of Aztec Mayan pyramid.
And now over here, giant castle. Look at the melted doorways. Look at the vertical saturated lines. The top of this building, you can see a spire. Now right here, come on, this one's obvious. Perfectly right angles, archways, openings, anything but natural. A lot of these places have pockets of survival, and you can see the remains, and once you see it everywhere, especially in the places that they claim were carved out of stone, like Petra or Cappadocia. Personally, I think Cappadocia could have been the real Tower of Babel. They found that this place actually goes so far as 18 stories deep, and 80% of it is still unexplored. I'm pretty sure the whole thing was above ground at one point. An advanced civilization trying to usurp God, and then we got all these different languages. Now, the structures at sites like these, they get marshmallowed, crisped, smoked on the outside, and yet inside they're completely preserved. In Psalms it says, "The hills melted like wax at the presence of Yahweh." And that's exactly what it looks like. You think they made these fancy brick arches inside, and then made the outside look like crap? And then you look at places like this, I see skyscrapers. Look here in Italy, Russia, Turkey, all the same thing. We see the same style of stacking everywhere. What we have is a real Sodom and Gomorrah, fire from the sky event. And these places melted like wax and then likely washed away after. Now let's take a look at the Grand Canyon. Sphinx in Egypt, Sphinx at the Grand Canyon. This is a whole face on a structure. Yeah, and they even tell you all these sites are called pyramids and temples named after their false gods. Now why would they do that? Because they know, and that's why so many of these areas are restricted. Go see my video on the Grand Canyon. This could have been the original Egypt. They lie about everything. Now what about over here in Pakistan? It's no doubt once you see it, you can't unsee it. Something crazy happened in our past. Earthquakes.
Look at the Sphinx though in Pakistan. That is wild. It looks like an eroded Sphinx, doesn't it?
Fire from the sky, floods, cataclysms. There has been so much erased from our history, but it's all hidden in plain sight. Y'all are not ready for this one.
Westbound lanes, when out of nowhere, watch up here in the upper left-hand part of the screen, you're going to see a craft right there enter the field of view. Are you serious right now? There it is again. We're going to zoom in, slow it down, take a much closer, detailed look at this thing, because we could actually see details on this craft. Unbelievable. You're going to see a light blinking on it. Then you're going to see two dull lights in the center of the craft. Once I adjust the lighting,
that's what I see. Let me be the one you come running to. Let's stay together. 3, 2, 1.
I must be a dreaming again. I ever dream of Ariana Grande and Cynthia Revo sucking my big cock. Why? Why, Lord, why? No, I am always just walking in the clouds. What is this P-wing shit? My new game, Hempio 32, is gonna blow your mind. Here we go. Smoke a good weed. Hook up with sexy princesses. Trip balls on different drugs. Plus, mind-blowing open world 2D platforming gameplay. Here we go! And for the record, Mario can suck my dick.
Ooh, girl, I'm feeling you. Ooh.
Hello, everyone in the multiverse and beyond. This is your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, with an important video. Today, we're going to be talking about the truth about the fact that the 4th of July is evil. It is an evil holiday, and Independence Day, in and of itself, is a lie. So allow me to start by saying, what are we really celebrating on the 4th of July? We are celebrating the fact that a bunch of rich, evil, white, Native American murdering slave owners